Hello everybody, it's D. Rodgers. I just wanted to share another lesson, another idea, another concept I've been studying from the Bible. It's all about Jesus, the shepherd. It's all about the shepherd, God, and the sheep. We're the sheep. And there's so much to talk about when it involves Jesus and his ideas and the things he wanted to tell us and share with us. There's so many different aspects of the scriptures and the Hebrew understanding and the way we get it here in America. And I've been studying this for years, different authors, different books, different resources. And the one I'm talking about right now is the sheep and the shepherd, the breaker and the breach. This comes from Matthew 11, verse 12, where Jesus said, the kingdom suffereth violence, and the violence taken by force. There's many different ways to understand it, but we got to understand Jesus is the one doing the talking. And one of the images in there is John the Baptist, and the work John the Baptist did. But it's all about Jesus, so I'm just going to talk about who he is and what he does for us. We're the sheep. Wolves, foxes, and other animals that want to kill the sheep. We view those as the enemy, some call it devil, Satan. Pick the word you want, but it's still the enemy. The enemy of your life and the enemy of your soul that wants to come between you and God. Well, what the shepherd does is he builds a shelter for the sheep. And that shelter has one entrance. One way in, one way out. The shepherd rests at that entrance. He keeps the wolves out and he keeps the sheep in. The sheep don't always know there's an enemy waiting for them. The sheep don't always know there's an enemy on the outside. So what the sheep want to do is get out of that shelter. So they're forcing the shepherd out the way. Let us out, let us out. But the shepherd is standing at the entrance keeping the wolf from coming in. So the shepherd has two jobs, to keep the enemy out and to keep the sheep in. So the shepherd's working on both sides. We don't always know what's going on. We just know that in that shelter we want freedom. And I wrote about that in my book, Deception and Freedom, which is available on Amazon. And what we think freedom is sometimes your downfall. The shepherd puts you in a shelter for a reason. That's where you belong. That's your function for that season or for that cycle. For however long he keeps you in there. It could be a day, month, or a year. We grow dissatisfied and uncomfortable in that spot. But there's wolves out there waiting to kill you. That one place that you are uncomfortable is saving your life. It's saving your soul. And if you have wife, husband, or children, it's important to God to protect you, to protect them. So when you being uncomfortable, you could be preserving and saving the life of your husband, your wife, your loved ones, or your children. It could be just all about you. So that spot you're in that's uncomfortable could be saving your life, because there could be a wolf right outside that entrance. There could be a wolf right outside that door. There could be a wolf right around the corner. You don't see it, but God himself sees it. So that place you're uncomfortable could be the place that's saving your life. There's only one way in and one way out. God puts you there, which I spoke about in the past. The Hebrew letter Aleph. Resting between God's two hands and man in the middle. God has a hand in heaven. God has a hand on earth. You're resting in the middle. When the scripture Matthew 11 is talking about the kingdom suffer violence, violence taken by force, we got to understand translation. The proper translation of that scripture is the kingdom allows violence, and the violence fortify the kingdom through aggression. God's sons are not punks. We're not weak. We're not soft. We're not afraid. We use aggression to pass the word. Because when persecution comes, we have to stand up and withstand it. Sometimes we have to defend ourselves. Sometimes we have to stop the enemy before he hurts us or our children or our wives. God's apostles, God's sons, the Hebrew prophets, none of them were weak men. None of them were. And we're not supposed to be weak men. If I know Jesus, he's the real God, then I'm a real man. I'm the real prophet. I have the power, not the enemy. The kingdom allows violence, and the violence fortifies and protects the kingdom through aggression. This is a fallen world with real enemies who really want to hurt you and really want to kill you, who really want to hurt me. So there does come a time where we have to stop it. That's what men do. That's who men are. That's what I'm raising my sons to be. Matthew 11:12, the kingdom allows violence, and the violence protected through aggression. The Hebrews know you can change the words any way you want as long as you're speaking the truth. There was nothing weak about Jesus. There was nothing weak about John the Baptist. There was nothing weak about the 12 apostles. Elijah, Moses, Samson, David, Adam, Solomon, none of those men were weak men. No Hebrews were weak. We have the real God on our side. But I just wanted to say that Jesus is the shepherd, standing at the door, keeping the enemy out while protecting us in the shelter. Sometimes it does get uncomfortable. I've had jobs, I've lived places, I've been in jail. I mean, he was protecting me from myself, and he was protecting me from the enemy. It was uncomfortable there. But that place of discomfort is the place that saved my life and preserved my soul. So we must thank Jesus for that. Thank God for that place of discomfort. But that place of discomfort also means there's more coming for you in the future. So don't get complacent there either. Keep studying, keep praying, keep working. And when the next moves come, you'll be prepared for it. But Jesus is not going to let you out of that shelter until the proper time. There's an enemy out there you don't know about. We're not gods, we don't know everything. He's God. Serve him, pray for his will, pray for his wisdom.